I guess I'll get my scarf away from it. McGregor to take the draw. Keeps it in there, and McConaughey will come up with it for Whitby, and he'll get it out to center. Poked back the other way. McConaughey pokes it again. Gets it in over the line. Brett McConaughey gets it over to the side, but Tamblin just missed it. Tamblin gets it into the slot for Baxter. It's poked away. Shot off the point goes now into the corner. As Macaroni tried to go in. Zanette with a pass on that side to McGregor. Shoots. Saved by Blair. Behind the net. Zanette. Tough angle. Gets it back to McGregor. McGregor tries to go to Zanette. Misses Pereira back at the point. Go all the way back. Hamilton regrouping in their zone. 14:51. No score to go in this one. First period underway. Oh. Roberto had difficulty getting on the ice there. Big collision coming on. That looked and sounded terrible, but doesn't look like there's any significant injury there. Stephanie, the athletic trainer there, behind the bench, looking things over. Roberto has a very broken stick. So they sort that business out, and we'll have a face-off in the Hamilton zone to the glove side of Speedin, who gets the start tonight. Goes back to the point, flipped wide by Ventura. Now they jam at it in the corners. McLaughlin tries to get it. We'll go back to the point where Noises puts a long shot wide. And kept in the corner by Gower. Fires it back there. Pereira will go the other way with it. And this will go to Devote, who brings it out to center. Tries to flip it around his man. He can. He's stopped by Gower at the blue line. He'll give it another go. Devote turns around, gets it a little bit deeper. Dibenedetto goes to Trini. And now to Dibenedetto again, who brings it in over the line, has it stopped, goes over to Cameron, flips it in, and then it's a nice save by Blair. 13:53 to go in the opening period, no score. Just the one power play thus far. Saltz takes the draw, but it's won by Whitby, who take it now back behind the net and lead it up to center. Another turnover is Roberto. Mike Roberto gets it over on the other side, and that's taken promptly back. Melancon brings it in over the line. It's taken away by Sullivan. Saltz through center. Gets past Rinaldi. Couldn't do it. Dougherty misses it. Roberto gets it back for Hamilton, brings it in over. He has seen Trini asking for the puck with it. The Macaroni all over him, will steer him behind the net. Tries to one-hand it in front before Rinaldi can get there and help out. Hamilton playing with it in the corner. Rinaldi shoots a shot that goes wide. Sullivan will keep it into Hamilton and backhand it low. It's picked up by Roberto, goes one way, then the other. Now Mike Roberto tries to get it back. It's bouncing on the top of the boards there, on the dasher board, and it kept in by Hamilton. Roberto goes in to fish it out. Now he's going to try and come to the front of the net, but Saltz comes in. Hamilton completing a defensive change in the process, but it's Whippy that gets the tired group to center. And this will be Melancon into the corner. Dougherty, now back at the point, spins around and dumps it into the corner. Peckham picks it up, gets it away from McLaughlin, and Hamilton brings it back to center. Levelier has the puck at center. Levelier brings it in over the line and fires it into the corner and goes back behind the net. Ling overskates it, and this will be Mackey bringing it up to center with McLaughlin. McLaughlin fires it into the corner. Carnivale giving chase, and Peckham lays his man out with a darn good hit there. Lead pass just misses Ling, who was up there, and Blair comes out of the net to play it, and Ling goes by, and Whitby will regroup. Mackey again bringing it to center. He's got McLaughlin with him. McLaughlin, tough angle, looking to get it in front for Muscleman, but that's broken up by Peckham. Peckham has a man come in, and an arm comes along him, and it's going to be Muscleman, and Hamilton will have a power play. tripping. So Whitby has taken 66 penalties this season and has a penalty killing percentage of 80.3%. Whitby penalty to number 73, Kyle Muscleman. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 11:55. So it goes back into the corner. And Sullivan will get it going here as Hamilton starts their power play. Hamilton's power play, 16.7%. Centering pass deflects and goes into the corner where Sullivan picks it up. He'll leave it there for Carnevale. Behind the net for Dibenedetto to Carnevale. They play well together. Dibenedetto cycling back for Carnevale. They play catch with it. It'll be Brian Cameron coming to pick it up and take it back to Sullivan. Sullivan at the point over on this side to Ling, and Ling will put it down low. Dibenedetto tries to get into the slot to Carnevale. Good passing by Hamilton, but no real penetration or shot yet. Here comes Carnevale, looking around, trying a pass through the crease that flips over top of the net. Sullivan turns around the other way. Dibenedetto comes up with a puck. Less than a minute to go in the power play. Cameron in front. Big glove save by Blair. .54 seconds to go in the power play, and Hamilton really moving the puck around well on that power play. But not generating too much of a shot, and when it was there, a really nice save by Blair. At point blank range, between the face-off dot and the hash marks, towards the goal. Hamilton wins the draw. This is Ratchuk back at the point. Ratchuk walks the line and gives it to Rinaldi, shooting. Big rebound, and it's available. Rinaldi going to take it again. He'll give it over to Peckham. Peckham has it come off his stick and came outside. Hamilton's going to have to regroup. Peckham giving a swat at his man to Georgia now. He'll chase it in himself. So Peckham, the defenseman, giving chase as his team was readying themselves on side. That long one goes by the bench and all the way down the ice. But this is where Ratchuk was waiting. He'll try a cross-ice pass to Rinaldi. Rinaldi will regroup. 20 seconds left to go on the power play, and here comes Zinet. Zinet through the blue line, gets the zone, tries a difficult angle shot. That'll go around. Peckham's going to have to get there. He does. It's taken off his stick. It's intercepted by Dougherty, and Dougherty's going in alone. Dougherty shoots. Big save by Speedin. A shorthanded opportunity by Dougherty. Was good enough to kill the penalty, but not get a shorthanded goal as Sweden put up the blocker and says no, sir. Roberto brings the puck over the line. Pass through center. Will miss and go all the way down the ice. And we have 9:39 to go in the opening period. Giorgio back in the booth tonight, bringing us the tunes, telling us of now a two-person holiday feast that he's got to go to. And a big night coming up at White Oaks 2 weeks from now. How old are you turning, Giorgio? 30? That's it? Oh, you got your whole life ahead of you. Puck goes out of play and we'll have a face-off in the Whippy zone. Turning 30 on January 2-4. Must be nice having a birthday on the 2-4. Especially when you turn 19. Giorgio was definitely on the case. And Devote gets into there. He couldn't break in. McLaughlin spins it off Benedetto. Macaroni will try and go around. Pereira shooting. That's blocked in front cleverly by Adam Macaroni. Melancon in there. Now back to the point. Bandon. And Hamilton will get the turnover, and Devote skates backwards, now forwards, and then does a little circle move in front of the Hamilton bench. It goes ahead to Dibenedetto, brings it in over the line. Dibenedetto stops, turns around, trying to get it to Devote. He does. Devote still has it. And finally, Whitby's able to knock the puck off his stick. This is Kyle Muscleman bringing it to the blue line. Jeroni now gives it to Ben Parker. And it's chipped in. Sullivan has it back behind the net. He'll play it off the boards. Lead it up to Rinaldi. Seeing Trini now. A full complement of both teams on the benches tonight. Noises waiting for his team to get onside. Now they come in. Mackey drops it back to Noises. High shot, and it's grabbed and held by Speedin. Well, these two teams have split the season series thus far 2-2, with Whitby scoring 21 goals in the process and Hamilton scoring 26, each winning a game at home. Off the draw and right away a shot on Speedin. These two teams will play tomorrow night in Whitby, so any sparks that happen tonight will be carried over down the 401 at Iroquois tomorrow night at 6:30. Mackey plays it up for Dale, who overskates it. It goes back into the zone. Saltz picks it up. Saltz trying to center it, and he does, but it just gets to nobody. It'll be Mackey that picks it up for Whitby. Whitby wearing the white tonight, and Hamilton wearing the black. Into the slot, shot by Thorne, goes wide. Both these teams a similar color strategy with the black and gold. But Whitby wearing their road whites tonight, and Hamilton wearing the back in blacks, as Giorgio has been very keen to start off with a musical theme. A lot gets by me, but that didn't tonight, Giorgio. Over the line, seeing Trini, pass over on the side, just missed McGregor. McGregor had a second opportunity on that side. Back into the slot, it's a net with a high shot, and a good blocker save by Blair. Now they go the other way. This is Porter, Chris Porter shooting, just goes wide by Speedin. And it'll go the other way as Thorne gives chase and comes all the way back for these lively boards here at the Dave Vandertruck Mountain Arena. McConaughey through center. Gets his flow over to Tamblin. Tamblin with a difficult angle shot. Puck is loose and then smothered by Speedin. 6:37 to go opening period. No score here at the Dave. What will you do when you get lonely? I always think it's great that, well, I'll come back to that in a minute. Long shot by Baxter gets tipped, goes to Ling. It was basically Eric Clapton writing that song for George Harrison's wife, and it didn't work. It eventually did. Anyway, McConaughey over the line, a shot, saved by Speedin, and he'll smother it up. And the puck is waiting by his side. As Speedin, like Layla, got him on his knees. Going with song 2, which may actually have been the first song from that Blur album. You gotta wonder if they looked at it as a system of tracks and rather not naming the songs. Anyway, Roberto gets it out to Devote. Devote brings it in over center, flips it across the line, and he is rubbed out by Baxter, but they both go down. Cameron, back of the net to Dibenedetto. Dibenedetto leaves it back there for Devote. Devote tried to go back to the point to Pereira, who just keeps it in and now throws it back of the net. McLaughlin has a puck turnover. Oh, and a loose jam away at the side by Cameron, and he couldn't put it home. Now Roberto back at center. Dump it all the way back into Pereira to regroup. A long pass gets deflected. Both these benches a full complement of players tonight. Devote leaves it for Dibenedetto. Into the slot, it's picked up by Ventura. Intercepted by Trini at the blue line. Takes it over on the far side to Dibenedetto. Dibenedetto tries a centering pass, and that didn't work as it was broken up by Dale. Now Trini will gently bring it in over the line. Devote will make another move. Whitby kind of breaking that up, but Devote has the puck in the corner for Hamilton. Now Devote trying to get it back to the point. It skips over and it'll go all the way back into the Hamilton zone. Sullivan throws it on that side for Roberto. Both teams making changes. Mike Roberto over the line. Roberto into the slot. Loose puck. A big save by Blair. He's come up big a couple of times tonight. This game could easily be 2-0 Hamilton. Could be 2-1. Back into the slot. They come. Loose puck. Oh, and Saltz just couldn't settle it down. Throws it back of the net. Dougherty tries to get it. Roberto into the slot. Right in front. Loose puck. Oh, and Blair chopped that away. All kinds of pressure on the Whitby goaltender. Back of the net, Roberto again. This line putting on some great pressure for Whitby. They skate into the corner, giving chase. Roberto pop fly into the mesh. almost comes down on referee Pete Kostick, and we'll have a face-off in the Whitby zone. So a good string of action there in front of the Whitby goal. Blair wisely breaking up some of the plays. And we're still scoreless with 4:23 to go in the first period. High shot goes wide. Do you mind playing that one again? No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I was going to do a soda and a pop joke, but that's okay. The next stoppage in play, if it's not a penalty. Puck goes right in and stopped by Blair. Everyone is all along the watchtower. And Zanette takes the puck. Waved out of the draw is Mackey for reasons unknown. Might have got the stick in a little early. Back to the point, Peckham. Keeps it to the line, but that's about it as Whitby intercepts and gets it to center. Mackey tries a long pass over on that side. Hamilton intercepts. Thorne gets it in stride, and he tried to find Zanette, but Zanette is offside. Thorne has to wait for him to get onside. He does. Gets into the zone. Thorne goes behind the net. Looking for Ratchuk in the slot. It gets hacked away from him by McLaughlin. And Peckham will come back to get it. And he'll try to lead the charge in, but Zanette will come back out and get it. Now Zanette spinning the other way and gives it to Ratchuk, and Hamilton will complete a change. Pass was nearly intercepted, or incepted, depending on how well you want to think about it. Muscleman banks it in there, and this is Mackey. Mackey tries to cross ice pass, they score! Chris Porter scoring. And Whitby takes a 1-0 lead. Whitby goal scored by number 24, Chris Porter. Assist by number 7, Brett Mackey. And number 73, Kyle Muscleman. Time of the goal, 3:26. Tamblin brings it in over the line right after Hamilton came right back charging after that goal. It's 1-0 in favor of Whitby. Into the slot to Tamblin. He'll just hack at it and roll it in on Speedin as we have just under 3 minutes to go in the first period. That is Porter's seventh goal of the season, and 11th point. Behind the net, Sullivan. After Hamilton wins the draw, Whitby gains possession. Porter, who has the goal here, on that nice sweet cross-ice pass, had a wide open net to shoot at, and Whitby goes up 1-0. Dibenedetto takes the puck at center. He tries a couple moves, does get in, but loses the handle, and Gower goes back to get it as Dibenedetto's chasing him, and they go for a turnover. Bit of a grab. There is a penalty coming up to Gower as the puck is in the feet. Devote shoots, and that's a big save. Puck is still loose. Cameron has it. Tries his bank pass in front. That was very clever, but it almost worked. Devote comes up with it. Goaltender out, extra attacker on. Hamilton putting all kinds of pressure on. Trini shoots, deflected high and out of play. Holding the call. Whitby penalty to number 11, Chris Gower. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes, 11 seconds. So Hamilton will have the majority of the remainder of this period on a power play, or tie it up. Or, well, we don't want to think about that. But Zanette gets the puck in over the line, tries to pass to Rinaldi. Rinaldi gets his into the slot to Roberto. Shot just goes high and wide. Whitby comes up with the puck, dumps it down the ice, and Hamilton will have to regroup with 1:50 to go in the period and 1:35 to go in the power play. Speedin leaves it around for Ratchuk, but Whitby intercepts there on a pretty lazy breakout play by the Steelhawks. They dish the puck around, and eventually it's Mike Noises dumping the puck down the ice, where Speedin comes out to play it and shovel it off to Peckham. Peckham will recycle that puck back to Ratchuk. Hamilton will make a full complement of changes with 1:15 to go in the power play. Zanet tries to go through his man. He can't. He has to turn around now and head back into his own zone. Ratchuk has the puck, brings it out to center. Here comes Ling over the line. Ling with a pass into the slot, intercepted by Cameron, and Ling still has the puck. Gets it over to Ratchuk. Tries a shot. Last minute of play in the first period. And Whippy comes up with the puck, but Ling keeps it in, tries to get it in front to Devote. Ling trying again, has the stick go flying off him. Devote looking for a man to pass to, preferably one with a stick, but he didn't get it that time, and they're able to ice the puck. Speedin looking to make a quick pass and hopefully kept Whitby on a change, but he couldn't quite do it. Cameron, cross ice pass to Dibenedetto. Hamilton looking to get something going here. Dibenedetto back to the point to Ling. Ling goes cross ice to Ratchuk. Ratchuk shooting, gets deflected just wide. 13 seconds to go in the power play, 23 in the period. All kinds of pressure. Cameron goes low. Dibenedetto tries to come in front. Gets it back to the point to Ratchuk. Ratchuk shoots, deflected wide. Ling goes into the corner to get it. Penalty over. They try to go into the slot. He wasn't paying attention and not out of the box, but it's a 2-on-1 for Whitby into the slot. They score! 2-0 Whitby. Still half a second to go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first period. Fans, make sure you visit the Hawk's Nest in the community room, located on the upper level behind the benches, where you can pick up an ice-cold Friday night beer. Need a big discussion over something like this. So Hamilton will be defending the side to your left. Whitby Dunlops will be defending the side to your right to start this second period. And the long change comes into play. Whitby takes a 2-0 lead into this period, and they've added 2 seconds to the clock to start this second period, which is now underway. David Blair, the goaltender for Whitby, coming up big in that first period, stopping a lot of point-blank shots. Little grab by McConaughey there. That didn't get around, and Tamblin brings it in over the line. A shot and a blocker saved by Speedin. Peckham picks up the puck for Hamilton. He'll bring it out. It's chopped away, and McConaughey almost had it, but he overskated it, and now Ratchuk brings it in over the line. Ratchuk skates into the corner, into the slot. Puck bouncing there. It's available, and it just goes behind the net. Now bounces in front again, and it'll be Mike Noises that comes away with it and plays it to center to McConaughey. McConaughey bringing that flow over the line. Long shot by Parker, big save by Speedin. Rebound goes wide of the net. Roberto comes out with it for Hamilton, and he'll lead it to center. Roberto, number 5, dumps it in there, where goaltender David Blair comes out to get it. A whistle going on there. Too many men. Looks like it's going to be a call against Whitby here. As we start the second period, Hamilton will go to their 0-for-2 power play. Whitby penalty, a bench minor for too many men on the ice. Time of the penalty, 19:05. The penalty will be served by number 24, Chris Porter. Point shot by Ling gets deflected high and goes out of play. So 10 seconds spent off of that power play. Don't forget we added an extra 2 seconds for whatever transpired at the end of that first period. Carnivale will be in to take the draw against Melancon. He does, he wins it back to the point to Ling. Ling straddles the line and takes it over to Sullivan. Sullivan, cross ice pass is a hot one and handled there by Carnivale, who gets it back to Cameron. And they hack away at it. Carnivale down low, tries to get in front, now he does. Puck goes by Sullivan just wide. Carnivale controlling again, tried to get it to Cameron and couldn't, but it's a 2-on-1 going the other way. This is Dougherty. Dougherty, and again a big save by Speedin. No sir, he says on that partial breakaway. And it goes to Dibenedetto. He tries to drop it back, but it'll go out of the zone. Now Ling plays it, flips it to center, and Carnivale has the puck. Carnivale brings it in over the line, lost it, and they have to regroup and get out of the zone. 1:08 to go on the power play, but this is going to be Dale picking it up. He'll drop pass for Melancon. He tries again, and he'll just flip it in to try and kill some more time. But that's knocked down swiftly by Speedin, and Hamilton will come out of their own zone. Rat chuck over to Roberto. Roberto brings it in over the line. Big shot by Rinaldi and a nice save by Blair. And the cool thing about that, from a Whitby perspective, is that there was no rebound. And yes, Blair probably a bit of a fortunate son on that one, Giorgio. I gotta stop it with these puns. No, I must go forth. You're off the case, Bobrovsky. Back to the point it goes, and Whitby controls. And that was Mackey, who has a second goal, that was actually Dale, who flipped it out and down the ice. Peckham brings it to center, and Zanet tries one move. Gets another to Rinaldi. Rinaldi, hit by Parker, created a turnover, but Hamilton's able to keep it in. Peckham on this side to Ratchuk. Ratchuk looking for options. Ratchuk tries to go back to Peckham, but the hot pass was a little too high to handle. It'll go down the ice. 13 seconds to go in the power play, and Hamilton has the puck and will come up one last time on this power play. Rinaldi weaves through center. Rinaldi throws it over to Zanet. Zanet tries to get it in front, tries to kick it in front. Goes back to Roberto. Point shot deflected, just goes wide by Zanet. Flipped on a backhander. And Whitby gets it out as Mackey has it at center. Mackey opened the scoring, brings it in over the line, shot and a save. Sorry, Mackey got the second goal. It's Porter that's with him that got the first one. This line dangerous tonight. Muscleman tries to go through the crease. He does, misses everybody and goes all the way back into the Whitby zone. 16:40 to go. Hamilton 0 for 3 on the power play now. Whitby 0 for 1, but Cameron has the puck and has it just hop over his stick, and Blair will take no chances there as he gets a bit of a glove on that. You're working your finances up here, bud.
I'll talk to you after.
Oh yeah? Oh cool. To the point it goes to Roberto. Back into the corner. Now Cameron shooting, deflected. Blair didn't see it, but it hit him. Puck is loose, it goes right through the crease and pretty much scaled the goal line there. Goes back to the pone. This tightrope just begins to feel like home. And it deflects and goes out of play. Some of the Dundas faithful here that make their way like to yell to the shoot there. And Giorgio says, you know what? Maybe it is a good idea to turn one loose. I don't know what that hand gesture is, but I feel like I have to turn my head and cough. Blair gets a save off the point. So some of the fans here are starting to give a bit of the razz to the Hamilton shooters. Maybe they're looking to get a bit of a greasy one here, a rebound perhaps. Back to the point to Roberto. Roberto makes one move, tries another shot. That's deflected easily by Blair, but it goes into the corner where Pereira picks it up. Pereira now brings it back to the point and flips it around. Devote gets it, comes in front, off a skate and just goes wide. Hamilton will try it again, back into the slot, loose puck, they score! Puck is in, I believe it's Devote that got it. And it's a 2-1 hockey game. Blair was swimming in all kinds of directions, and that puck, which comes off these lively Dave Andrechuk Mountain Arena boards, eventually found its way behind. So we'll wait for the official scoring on that one. Steelhawks goal scored by number 34, Andre Devote. Assist by number 89, Brian Cameron. Time of the goal, 15:49. Hamilton almost scoring there again on another chance, and they've come out all afire here in this second period. We got ourselves a hockey game here on a Friday night at the Dave, but we'll have an icing first. Some heavy contact behind that Whitby net in the Zamboni area. Some pushing, some shoving, but nothing more. Don't forget, these two teams have to face each other tomorrow night. With memories fresh in their head. And perhaps Giorgio hoping to cool things down with a little ice baby. Saltz takes the draw, wins it for Hamilton. They spin around. Seeing Trini with a shot, deflected almost, goes behind the net. As it was Saltz standing there looking to hopefully get a deflection, but it goes all the way back to center. Saltz again will bring it in over the line. Saltz fans on the pass, it's intercepted by Whitby. Hamilton picks it up, Sullivan goes behind the net, Sullivan centers a shot, oh, and Saltz was aiming for that blocker high side, and he nearly had it. It just goes wide, may have been deflected. Comes Melancon. Over on that other side, he's got those red gloves. Rinaldi tries to come out for Hamilton. They finally do clear the zone. Seeing Trini pokes it back, but he pokes it back to Whitby. And it's actually Dougherty with a shot that deflects wide. Big rebound again. Melancon there to pick it up. He'll look at putting it back at the front of the net, and he'll wind it into the corner. George looking for it into his feet. They find it. Into the slot it goes. Whitby nearly picks up a loose puck there. That puck is bouncing strangely. It's created a lot of turnovers and may be responsible for that Hamilton goal. But they're back in it. Rinaldi slipping but gets back up. Stays in stride. Rinaldi shoots. And that gets deflected and goes wide. Rinaldi looking to play it back of the net. He does. Centered all the way. Missed Peckham at the point too. They'll go all the way back into the Hamilton zone where Sweden will bank it up to Theo Peckham. Peckham tries to center, but he gets deflected, and Ventura coming back to get it. And it goes back to Peckham, who will backhand it to the line and out. McGregor tips it ahead, but Mike Noyes is back to get it for Whitby. He plays it in, lead pass through center, goes to Peckham. Now Ratchuk has it back behind the net. Hamilton making changes, or just trying to get organized. Don't forget, it's that long change here in the second period. You want to be careful. McGregor comes up with the puck. He doesn't. It'll be McLaughlin. He gets a high stick, and there definitely is a penalty coming here to McGregor. Kostick going over to inspect the damage. I think McGregor was trying to lift his stick, but certainly he's responsible for it, and he got it up in the air. Kostick checking for blood, and he's got a signal there for 2 minutes. Hamilton penalty to number 17, Brian McGregor. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 13:02. So Whitby gets a chance on the power play here as they'll go up for their second opportunity of the game. Both teams scoreless on the power play. Whitby's power play this season is 6.9%. And Hamilton, Well, they have a couple of shorthanded goals for. They have 4 of them. Shot deflected, goes wide. McConaughey gets it back to the point. Dale throws it over on that side to Baxter. Now into the corner. Tamblin, ridden hard there by Pereira. He kicks it over to Devote, who's got Hamilton back in it here in the second period, but he can't get it out of the zone. Now Pereira with a little more time, and he failed to get it out. Tripped his man. Referee says play on, and this could turn into something as Cameron breaks it out. Shot. That just misses and goes around the boards. This will be Devote picking it up and killing more time. A minute and a half, just over a minute to go on the power play. 12:04 to go in the second period. And here's a long lead pass up to Levelier. Levelier going cross ice, and that's intercepted by Melancon. Melancon through center. Stops, goes cross ice. This is George. Difficult angle shot. Big rebound from Sweden. It bounces around. It's hacking around at it. Flips over top of the net. Oh, Hamilton escaping the dangers of a bouncing puck there. But look out. Here comes Roberto. He's got Levelier with him. To Levelier! Big save by Blair. Short-handed opportunity for Hamilton there to tie it. But Blair holds the fort yet again. I got a fancy mic tonight, Ross.
Top shelf.
Hey, if you look around this rink and what you see here, a lot of that, the good work of the man standing next to me, Ross Taylor. Number 2-4. There he is, all the fans waving, especially the 2 drunk guys from Dundas. Deflected and somehow saved by Blair there. What, on social media? Or just like in life? All right.
Never be happy in life.
Off the point, Sullivan shoots, and that is right on the crest. And Blair does a double kick to the side just to make sure nothing's leaking through. 23 seconds to go in the Whitby power play. Hamilton's had a couple of good odd man rushes during this short-handed opportunity. Next goal, a big one in this affair. Here at the Dave on Friday night. Get your arse out here. Dougherty brings it in over the line. Salt hacks it to the line, and a good second effort there by Zanette to get it out. And it'll be Ben Parker going back to get it. Ben Parker, with great defense comes great responsibility. And a nice lead pass there for Mackey. Mackey's got George with him. Tries to center it, couldn't. Hamilton gets back just in time. Speedin spreading there, and Parker tries to get it. Deflected shot goes into the corner. Melancon there, tries a backhander. Whitby changing, long shot deflected, just goes high of the net. Speedin was in position, and a nice tip there from the Whitby forward. McGregor tries to go around his man, he can't, he's offside. He did get around his man, but Hamilton did not gain the zone in time. And with 10:35 to go in the second period, it's a 2-1 hockey game for Whitby. And if you're watching at home, Whitby is the team in white. Hamilton wearing the black uniforms. Giorgio playing black and black to get this game going. It's been good on the music tonight as usual. And to be frank, one of the best smelling guys in the league. Stopped by Levelier, he brings it back in over the zone, into the slot area. Carnevale tries to get his pick up. Ozak in front, and they play with cricket bats right now. It looks more like tennis than hockey. But it's Peckham that has the puck at center and flips it to Carnevale. Carnevale makes one nice move to gain the zone. Now on his backhand, stopping, looking to go into the slot, still has that puck. Carnevale behind the net to Ling. Ling tries to center it, but it's intercepted there by Baxter, who fans on it twice before finally getting it out. Muscleman tries one little nifty little dangle. Peckham looking at the body, now swinging. Back to the point, McLaughlin. Big shot goes wide there by Tamblin. Tamblin playing at both ends, defensively tonight and deep in on the power play. Here's Carnevale, brings it in over the line. He's got Levelier with a miss, missed on the far side. He had ideas of going for that blocker side and didn't miss by much. Long lead pass through center is tipped in by Muscleman. Sweden out to play it. Here comes Ratchuk skating out to center for Hamilton. Ratchuk brings it in over the line. Devote. He has the Hamilton goal here tonight. Devote hacks at it again. He's got Parker on him. A lot of swinging going on over there. And into the corner, and it finally comes out. And it'll be Whitby controlling the puck. Cameron trying to keep it in at the line. He couldn't. He has to wait for his mates to get on side. But as he tried to cross-ice pass, it got deflected. Now Tamblin has it for Whippy. They gained the zone to McConaughey. Oh, they're saying he was offside. His hair might have been onside, but he was definitely offside. That one was for you, Ross. So they're saying an intentional offside. They'll bring it a little bit back in towards just outside the Whitby blue line. 8:53 to go. Second period. Hamilton wins the draw. Roberto throws it on the hard side for Herrera, who dumps it in. Blair leaves it there. And it'll be Parker as he's checked by two men and does get it out nicely. Dougherty leads it up to Melancon. Melancon brings it in over the line looking for a man to pass to. He gets it back to Dougherty. Dougherty puts it behind the net and on his backhand, gets it back to Gower. Gower controlling in the corner, comes into the slot area, but that's where Hamilton takes over. McGregor tries one pass. He finds Dibenedetto. Dibenedetto brings it in over the line, but Devote had to lift his leg to not get hit, and that put him offside. Only other thing I know to lift his leg that efficiently is my dog. Face off outside the Whitby zone. Saltz in to take the draw against Dale, and Dale wins it. He'll throw it over on that side to Baxter, and Baxter plays catch with it in his own zone. At the line, it's taken over by Roberto. Roberto leads it up to Rinaldi, and Rinaldi spins around at the blue line. That's where Whitby tries to take over. But a lot of back and forth and turnovers tonight in the neutral zone and bouncing pucks, wouldn't you say, Giorgio? Sullivan brings it in over the line. It's intercepted by Dale. Dale comes through center for Whitby. Dale with the puck still. Dale tries to go cross ice, and that's where Hamilton intercepts, and they'll go the other way now. This is Rinaldi over center. Rinaldi on that side to Saltz, but that one's offside. Some swinging going on there between Mike Roberto and perhaps nothing more to come out of McLaughlin there. And we'll just have a face-off outside the Whitby zone. A lot of teams going fast in the other direction, but the turnovers are quite fast and a lot of pucks are getting knocked down. And I don't know if it's just because it's minus 17 out there, but it's pretty bouncy. Back of the net is Macaroni. Over on the far side, missed a pass to Muscleman, and Whitby does get it out to center. Melancon over the line, turned around, and Zanet tries to hack it, but it's eventually Macaroni taking it over. McGregor intercepts, almost gets it up. They scrum for it. It'll be Ratchuk coming back to it and playing it over to Peckham. Peckham plays it off the boards to McGregor, and McGregor fires it in. It doesn't get deep. He'll try it a second time. Doesn't get it, and now Ratchuk takes over for Hamilton with 6:45 to go in the second period. 2-1 in favor of Whitby. A pass comes out on this side to Thorne. Thorne, and Zanet brings it in over the line after pirouetting. Zanet misses the pass to Thorne. The bouncing puck goes into the corner for Ratchuk. He plays it in the slot for Thorne, and he tried to get it to the front of the net, but it was blocked by the Whitby player. And now it's up to Corey Tamblin, who gets it to Melancon. He's got Muscle with him. Muscleman in the slot, and a big save by Speedin. To the line and out. That Jeroni going on. Benches yelling. And a good exchange of action there. A great save by Speedin. Roberto hacks it up to Levelier. Levelier turns around, tries to carry it in on his backhand, gains the zone, stops at the hash marks, then goes it into the corner where it's taken off him by Gower. Gower plays it up to the line to McConaughey, who took a hit and make a play, but got it out of the zone. Ling with a long shot. Bounces! It's behind Blair! Oh, and Ling knows something we don't. That'll keep you on your toes. The puck hit the glass in the Zamboni area, came out and hit the leg of Blair and trickled towards the post. Didn't have enough, but on fresh ice, who knows which way that one would have gone. Could have been a lady. Could have been a ghost on that one for all we know. Devote has the puck. Turns, still got it. Gets it back to Roberto. Roberto puts it on net. Puck is loose and hacked away by Blair. Off the boards and kept into the front of the net it goes. They jam away at it and Whitby dumps it down the ice. This one will not go all the way and icing is waved off. Hamilton stops skating, but eventually Pereira did pick up and gets a nice pass to Devote to start this. He leads it out over center. Devote tries a backhander. Gets it to Cameron, gets it in the slot. Puck is loose and Whitby picks it up. A lot more available pucks in the slot area, but it usually seems to be the defending team picking it up. Whitby pursues to the line. Back into the corner. And Parker goes back into the Whitby zone to get it, and both teams making changes. Long lead pass through center. That one was aimed for Dale, who almost did get it, and Speedin will play it off the boards. To the line by Sullivan, who will try a bank pass to Roberto. Roberto looking for Rinaldi, leaves it there. Rinaldi gets it into the slot. Sullivan with a shot, big rebound. And it goes the other way, but Trini will come back and get the puck. 4:22 to go in the second period. Good opportunities for both teams in this one. And leading up the play is Trini, who gets it to Saltz. Saltz brings it in up over the line. Shot, scores! Saltz ties the game for Hamilton. Steelhawks tying goal. Scored by number 86, Cam Saltz. Assist by number 3, Dan Sullivan. Time of the goal, 4:06. So we got a tie hockey game here at the Dave. All of the goals coming at one end. That could be the lucky end. Or maybe the other end is due. Who knows? Zanette leads up the puck for Thorne. Hamilton gone to her legs here. Thorne in the slot, backhander, he scores! Hamilton takes the lead on a backhander by Thorne. Hamilton starting to come on here in the second period, that's for sure. Are you going to have to? Correction on Hamilton's second goal. The assist was by number 4, Paul Trini. Third goal, scored by number 7, Stefan Thorne. Assist by number 9, Paul Zanette. And number 4, Paul Trini. Time of the goal, 3:29. So Hamilton comes back in this one after being down 2-1, 2-0. And a timeout taken there by Whitby. And they're now leading 3-2 with 3 minutes to go in the second period. A lead pass and Kostick is calling one here. A neutral zone penalty that's going to be tripping with exactly 3 minutes to play. Oh, he gets an addition. So Ratchuk now yelling quite loudly some old German words and getting an additional penalty. The initial penalty was for tripping, and then there was another one for unsportsmanlike conduct. And we'll wait to see what the official score is here as they sort things out at the penalty box. Hamilton penalty to number 44, Mike Ratchuk, 2 minutes for tripping. Additional Hamilton penalty to Mike Ratchuk for abuse of officials, a 10-minute misconduct and a game ejection. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes. So after they sort that mess out, the puck comes to center. And they play around with it. This is Dale trying to get it back into the zone and over on that side for Tamblin. Tamblin brings it in over the line. Tamsin shoots. And Whitby has a chance to tie the game here after losing their 2-0 lead. If you're just joining us, that's what's happened. Whitby got 2 in the first period. And Hamilton scoring 3 in the second. Here comes McGregor, who has a rolling puck. McGregor in alone. McGregor with a move. Oh, he just had it roll off his stick. And he had Blair beaten. Short-handed attempt there by Hamilton. McConaughey brings it to center. Over the line. Shot deflected wide. To the point and hacked out. And this is Rinaldi. He's got Roberto, maybe a 2-on-1. Rinaldi shoots. Nice save by Blair. That time on the glove side. Here comes Whitby in over the line. They dump it into the corner. Hamilton there to pick it up. Fired off the glass and down the ice. That almost went into the Whitby bench as it hit the last pane of glass there right in front of the bench. Whitby with what's really actually, we're told, 2 minutes and 22 seconds of power play time because it's a double minor. 1:15 to go in the period. Whitby pressing here. Cross-ice pass, they score! Dougherty from Melancon. So it's a bit of a mess of everything in here tonight. Last minute of play in the second period. Whitby goal scored by number 16, Darren Dougherty. Assist by number 20, Tyler Melancon. And number 7, Brett Mackey. Time of the goal, 1:10. Puck comes back into the Whitby zone. They play it around the boards, and they've still got power play time. We don't know how much for sure. It's quite a bit of a mess as it goes into the corner with 34 seconds left. That puck is shot and goes all the way down the ice. Out of the net to play it is Blair. Both teams changing. It has been a wild, wild second period, to say the least. And these two teams are going at it tomorrow night in Whitby. Through center is Noises. He stopped and Hamilton fires it back down. the other way. Stopped, and that'll about do it for the second period of play. 3-3 the score, and we'll head to the third for an exciting finish to this one here at the Dave. Fans, make sure you visit the Hawk's Nest in the community room, and if you're not the designated driver, make sure you enjoy an ice cold beer. It's on the upper level behind the benches. So the third period, a tie at 3 getting underway here. Hamilton has fought back to take the lead even on this one, but Whitby tied it late in that second period. And a little work to be done for Hamilton to start this third as they have that remaining bit of the rat chuck penalty to kill off. There's only 34 seconds in it now, and winning the draw, they started this play down in the Whitby zone, but they gained the zone and it goes into the corner. Long lead pass for Devote, misses. Whitby takes over at center. Over on that side for Noises. McGregor tries to hack at it. Goes into the corner and they still try to figure it out. It'll be McGregor. Goes back to the point and this is Noises. 10 seconds to go in the Whitby power play before Hamilton finally gets back at full strength. Melancon, a long shot. I think Speedin got a piece of that on his blocker. It looked to change direction ever so slightly, but the puck did go wide and the penalty now over, both teams at full strength. Whitby has gone 1 for 4 on the power play tonight. Hamilton 0 for 3. Puck goes all the way back into the Hamilton zone. That's where Roberto picks it up and swings it around to Levelier. Levelier with a long lead pass, hits a skate and goes to center. Ling pokes at it now and Carnivale overskates it. And this will be Macaroni picking around the puck and taking it back for Gower, who will lead it out for Whitby. Comes in over the line. 3-3 the score. Whitby wearing white, Hamilton black, defending the goal to your right. Whitby defending the goal to your left. And here comes Carnivale through center. Carnivale stops, tries a cross ice pass. That gets nowhere, goes all the way down. This is Mackey picking up the puck, going through center, making another play, and Carnivale breaks that up for Hamilton and starts the other way. Levelier breaking. Puck didn't get to him in time, but he is offside, and Blair plays it. And Levelier stopping to argue the offside as he slowly skates back to the bench, while Tamblin breaks out, long shot. Speedin looks behind, it leaks through. Peckham was there, but no goal, and the whistle goes. Just over 2 minutes to start this second period. Bench a little shorter there for Hamilton as now Ratchuck is out of the game. Have a good one. Take care.
Thanks again, eh?
No problem.
I'll see you guys.
You just send me the money when I win.
Yeah.
McGregor has the puck for Hamilton, brings it in over the line, back into the slot. Sullivan with a shot. Boy, did he get all of that, and it just goes wide. Deflected, just goes over top of the net as the net was standing right by the port side. A lot of yelling going on at both benches. This is Sullivan taking the puck back for Hamilton. This game is going to get more intense, and these teams will only meet tomorrow night in Whitby. So no matter what happens here, and it seems like tempers could get going. Thorne comes in, makes one move, makes another shot. That is another save by Blair and goes into the corner. Dougherty brings it in over the line, makes a move one way, and Zanette breaks it up. Zanette flips it over to McGregor. McGregor brings it in over the line. Flips it over to the other side. Pereira picks it up. And Macaroni has it now for the Whitby Dunlops. What do you think, Giorgio? Good third period coming up? It does seem to have a little more spirit out there on the ice, a lot louder than it was on the benches than the first two periods. Things getting interesting. Whitby keeping it in, dumping it into the corner. Dougherty makes a move to the front. Another shot, that goes wide, rebound. Almost bounces off Speedin, comes in front, and again the whistle goes. Mick Baxter returning from the dressing room and now going out onto the Whitby bench. Face-off will be outside. As a little goaltender interference will bring the puck outside. 16:30 to go, third period. Puck is won. Goes back in there for Parker. That's another move by Baxter. Gets it over the line. Melancon a shot right into the bread basket of Speedin, who hangs on. Don't know if you caught the out-of-town scores there. Raptors up 97-74. London calling. Puck goes back to the point. Parker throws it into the corner. Roberto gives it. And it'll be Rinaldi with a backhander to center. Spun away there. Saltz has to bring it in over the line, but that's Roberto that has to catch up and get back onside. Saltz hacking away at it again. Saltz still with that puck. He'll throw it back behind the net where Roberto goes to get it for Hamilton. Roberto throws it off the boards and he gets it to his brother. Now back to the other twin down low and he misses it. Renault'i. Back to Roberto. Rinaldi again and Roberto. And it's Whitby that comes away with the puck there as Dale now brings it up over the blue line for Whitby. They fire it into the corner, change the defense. Muscleman in there giving chase. Dale picks it up. He gets a nice hit. A very nice hit from Rinaldi there, who now has the puck for Hamilton through center. Rinaldi over the line, goes between the legs, a backhander. And that was something that Blair had to judge. Always hard to judge where a backhander is going to come off a strange stick angle. But that one went wide. Noises takes the puck and he gives it up to George. George tries to cross out his ice pass for Muscleman. And it's just missed now where Sullivan dumps it back for Trini. Trini behind the Hamilton net. Lead pass for Sullivan. Sullivan over on that side to Carnivale. His long dump in will be picked up by Gower for Whitby. And he plays it to the line and out. This is Tamblin bringing it in over the blue line. Tamblin makes a couple of moves. Then it goes into the corner and Tamblin still has it. They jostle away from it. A long shot by Noises goes high and out of play. So it'll be interesting to see if Pete Kostick puts the whistle away for this third period. With these teams being so close, Whitby leading Hamilton in the standings, 24-18 in points. They've, however, played 2 more games than Hamilton. So a win tonight and a win tomorrow could see them, for Hamilton, could see them trade places for second place in the ACH. Puck goes into the corner. Banked off the boards, and this is Devote trying it once to Cameron. He'll try it again. And Dibenedetto giving chase. That goes by everybody and goes all the way back into the zone. Pereira picking it up for Hamilton. Stops at the blue line. Long lead pass deflected. Goes into the corner. One hack at it. And then it'll go the other way. Now off the glass and out of the zone. But Hamilton, Dibenedetto getting back to make sure it goes back to Roberto. And Hamilton tightening up defensively. Both teams actually doing that. Here comes an opportunity for Roberto, who gains the zone by sliding into it. Hamilton gets back onside. Devote tries to use that long reach of his to gain the zone, but Whitby takes it away. Dougherty with a big shot. Loose puck and a rebound goes through the crease and it's hacked away. Another shot gets deflected and goes into the corner. Comes off those lively boards, and Speedin had to make a pad save, and he was very aware of what that kind of rebound can do. Devote over center, dumps it into the corner and heads towards the bench. Blair leaves it there for Parker. Now back of the net. Whitby organizing and coming out of their own zone with 13 minutes left to go in the third period. Score tied 3-3. Muscleman missed that one completely. Got something up in his teeth on that one. And he's checking the chiclets there. Puts the guard back in and gets back into the play. Meanwhile, Hamilton's controlling the puck in the Whitby zone. McGregor gets it to Thorne. Thorne back to McGregor. McGregor circles and gets it to Peckham. Peckham puts it on net, goes high and wide. Zanet tried to get a hand on it, pokes it even wider. Sullivan with a shot. Puck comes loose. Muscleman, lead pass. This is Dale. Dale on a tough angle, turning around and waiting for help. Tries to go to Muscleman, but McGregor is back there to play it out. The pride of St. David's, Brian McGregor, getting the puck out to center. Theo Peckham getting in there on Mackey. That's his man. He checks into the corner and using his considerable size advantage puts him down on the ice. Back to the point it goes, and McGregor's there again to stop it. But this is Saltz, who tries a cross move to gain the zone. Saltz with a shot. That's a save, and covered up by Blair. With 12:01 to go in the third period, score tied at 3. The result still in doubt here in Hamilton. Hamilton's next home game will be 2 weeks from tonight against the Stony Creek Generals on Friday, January 25th. Game time is 7:30. Face-off won by Whitby. Pass hit the ref, but they got it out anyway. Couple of squawks from the bench on that one. Pass for Tamblin is a little long, goes behind the net where Trini gets it. Now Trini on the backhand takes it out to the blue line. Trini brings it in over center, tries a pass to Saltz. Trini gets it back. And that is offside. Hamilton with the rarely worn All Blacks at home tonight. They might take the whites on the road, but Whitby, of course, being one of the tougher teams, not having any names on the back of their jerseys. So Giorgio relies a lot on my expertise, which is limited. I tell you, limited. Over the line, stop there and into the slot. That was Rinaldi trying to get it in front. Roberto tries to, hacks at it, and it's available in the slot, and Whitby gets it out. Hard chase there by Porter. And Pereira gets it up to Roberto. Roberto in over the line, misses it. Puck is bobbled. And now it'll be McConaughey bringing it out over center. McConaughey makes a move, makes another move, tries a good slide across and rolls in on Speedin. But a really nice play there by Pereira on a sliding defensive play to make sure that pass can get there. 2 of the goals have gone by Sweden tonight. Actually, all 3 have been cross-ice passes. Back to the point and in the corner. McLaughlin plays it off the boards to Carnevale. Carnevale bringing it out of the zone and over the line. Carnevale to center. Wheeling with the puck is Carnevale. He takes it into the corner and fires it back behind the net. Nobody there. Roberto keeps it in. Deflected shot. And that was Blair getting a skate on that to steer it into the corner. Not taking any chances there, but it did have to go through a few people. Levelier's forecheck nearly created a turnover. Now it's Melancon bringing it over the line for Whitby. Makes one move, makes another. Now steers it into the corner and goes behind the net. McLaughlin takes it back to the point to Noises. Noises unchecked shoots. That filter puck goes in. On own goal off of Sullivan. And I think Noises is going to get credit for it. But Whitby takes a 4-3 lead on an unlikely bounce that came off of Speedin and went in off of Sullivan. That stings. Whitby goal scored by number 16, Darren Dougherty. Assist by number 44, Mike Noises, and number 27, Kyle McLaughlin. Time of the goal, 10:20. Offside, Whitby comes back in on a very, well, I wouldn't call it the prettiest goal, would I, Giorgio? That one had a bit of odor to it, didn't it? Face off won by Hamilton. Thorne trips again, but he gets back up in time to control the puck. Get the puck to center, but he misses his man. And that's going to go all the way for icing as we are now on the latter half of the third period with 9:50 and Whitby won it in 5 games. But Hamilton a different team this year. Pass off the boards is led up there. McGregor almost getting to it. Boy, the puck seems to be finding McGregor, and he just can't seem to find the back of the net tonight. But he's been involved on a lot of good plays. And you got to think that if Hamilton's next one's coming from somebody, it might just be McGregor. Led up, this is George. Long shot gets deflected and goes into the corner. George gives chase, but he's hunted down by Pereira. And Zanet takes the loose puck. Gets a lead pass to Roberto, who missed it. It's deflected, so there will be no icing on the play. And Hamilton completes a full sail change. Lead pass for McConaughey. He jumps it into the corner. Speedin plays it off the boards. Back to the line. Porter with a shot deflected. That just goes over top of the net. Whitby giving chase behind the net. Cameron gets that puck. Backhands it to center. Gets it down the ice as Dibenedetto just missed it. And that gets chipped out to center where Tamblin spins it around and McConaughey eventually picks it up. His long shot is stopped by Sweden. Roberto spins around. Gets away from a good check by Porter, who's really been skating out there, and then chips it down the ice and into the corner. Back to the line. Cameron with a shot. Blocker save by Blair. McConaughey gets it. Will dump it in, and Whitby will go for a change themselves. Everybody. Fresh legs for everybody on the ice for Whitby. Into the slot it goes. Darren Dougherty gets it into the slot, and boy, did Gower have to stick handle around his man to get that one out. Now it goes up to Melancon. Melancon tries to come into the zone. He'll try again, and he doesn't. Parker, lead pass for McLaughlin. He just misses. Trini picks it up in the corner. His first pass to Rinaldi, who finds Levelier on the far side. Levelier gets it in over the line. Stops there, waits for people. Levelier still with the puck. Tries a shot. It bounces. Rinaldi's shot gets deflected and goes into the glass. McLaughlin knocked his man Trini down in front of the net, but it looks like we'll have a face-off inside the Whitby zone. With 7:44 to play, 4-3 the score for Whitby. This is how the game has gone this evening. Whitby out 2-0 in the first period. Hamilton comes storming back and makes it 3-2 in favor of Hamilton. Whitby gets a goal late at the end of the second period, and now here in the third on a pretty ridiculous bounce. And that's where we sit, a 4-3 lead for Whitby. On the road here in Hamilton, these two teams will play again tomorrow night as Dale goes offside. Generals, but he does live in Whitby, so it might be easier for him to play a lot of home games for the Dunlops. Peckham has the puck for Hamilton, gives it to Thorne. Thorne with a lead pass for Carnivale, just gets beyond him, but Roberto picks it up, and he gains the zone with a confident stride. Roberto puts it back behind the net. Lingen there, fishing around for it, goes right off the mask of Blair and drops into his glove nicely. He's adjusting himself now in a Tebow-like pose, making sure that he don't want anyone to get injured on a good shot like that. Face off into the Whitby zone, scrummaged in the corner. Carnivale goes for it, hits the glass. Face off outside the Whitby zone. Ling and Roberto out there with Carnivale. Thorne and Peckham back on defense. McConaughey wins it. Goes back to Parker. And you got to think that Whitby's not going to take many chances with 7 minutes to go in this one. Back behind the net. Fired off the boards. Porter leads it out to center. And Peckham plays it out to Carnivale. Carnivale to Roberto. Roberto plays it back into the corner. Gower back behind the net. Sorry, back in the Whitby zone and leads it out. This is Tamblin shooting, gets deflected off a skate and goes into the corner. 6:20 to go. Crunch time here at the Dave. They fight away in the corner. Goes back to the point. Now over on this side to Noises. Noises tries another deflection. Hamilton's able to steer that to the line and then to the line and not out. No, linesman does have his arm up. He was climbed up on the Hamilton bench there. I don't know where he found any room. Both benches quite full tonight here after the holiday. Looking a lot like my stomach. Roberto fires it in. Hamilton giving chase. Flipped out to center. This is picked up by Dougherty. Dougherty got a man with him. Dougherty stops. Makes another move. Tries a shot. Squeaks it through, and Dougherty puts Whitby up 5-3. Very patient. But he just hung on to it. Waited. And then I believe went 5-hole. Let's see if they've posted it. Whitby goal scored by number 16, Darren Dougherty. Assist by number 20, Tyler Melancon. And number 44, Mike Noises. Time of the goal, 14:27. Five minutes to go in the third period, and Hamilton now down 5-3. Turning around is Zanet. Zanet will go back further in his zone. Whippy putting up a prevent defense here. As Trini goes over to Sullivan, and Sullivan plays it on that side, and that's fired in for Rinaldi. Scrummed away along the boards. Rinaldi does a good job of keeping it in and gets it over to McGregor. McGregor controlling on that side, trying to center it. Blocker save by Blair, who flips it out. And Whippy gets it out of the zone to center. Mackey, he's played well tonight. Winds it around the boards. Here comes Ling, goes cross ice. And over on that side to George. George shoots, deflected high, and over top of the net and out of play. 4:10 to go, third period. Whitby leading this one 5-3. Back behind the net, Hamilton going back there to get it. McConaughey tries to center it, hits a skate. Speedin fully stretched, and he'll cover up. Out of town scores from Dundas tonight. The Stony Creek Generals have defeated the Dundas Real McCoys by a score of 9-6. Behind the net it goes, where Peckham Roberto spins it out, and it goes up to center, where McGregor brings it in over the line. McGregor puts it up there. It's knocked down. Thorne is there, but he's tripped, and it's going to be McConaughey getting a penalty here. So Hamilton, scoreboard showing 5-4, but we know it's 5-3. Maybe the scorekeeper knows something we don't. Ling keeps it in, goes in front of the net. Oh, and Cameron puts a shot, but a great save by Blair at close range there. And Speedin out of the net in favor of the extra attacker in the power play. So really trying to get one here and take advantage of this power play. Cameron wins the draw cleanly, back to Sullivan, over to Ling. Ling puts it deep, and it's intercepted and thrown all the way down the ice, but misses the open net. Sullivan back to get it for Hamilton, and he'll bring it out to center. Goalie out. Carnivale fires it in, and they overload the left side. They let it go back to Ling. Comes in front. Devote took a shot. Tried to get it, couldn't get it. Now he plays it on the boards, and this is Devote. In the corner for Cameron, centered to the point to Sullivan. Sullivan over on that side to Dibenedetto. Dibenedetto back to Sullivan. Sullivan turns it back to Dibenedetto. Dibenedetto shoots. And Blair hangs on to that one. There's no rebound with a minute as Giorgio DePaula here. Zanet has it won by Whitby, but Hamilton picks up the puck, throws it back behind the net. Levelier gets the puck into the corner. Levelier looking back for Pereira. Now he takes it into the corner, looking for options. They're really trying to work out this power play. Pereira back to Levelier, over to Pereira. Pereira looking at the front of the net, looking for a tip. It gets deflected high and out of it. Zanet wins it, but Whitby gains control of the puck. Hamilton double teaming, but Whitby's able to clear it down the ice. And a nice play by Dale that goes wide of the Hamilton net. Hamilton with 2 minutes to go and 30 seconds in the power play. Leads it over. This is Roberto bringing it in over the line. Tries a backhand, hits the glass. The net misses it. But Hamilton in there as Rinaldi's shot goes wide. Roberto's going to have to go get it. He does. They hold the zone as Levelier. Stops, makes a turn, but a good check job on him. Done by Mackey. 7 seconds to go in the power play, a minute 35 to go in the third period. Hamilton trailing by 2 goals. Levelier in the slot just fires it wide. Goes past Peckham. Peckham keeps it actually just inside. His deflected shot goes into the corner. Levelier plays it there. Rinaldi spinning with it. Taking it back into the corner, this is Levelier. Centering it, and it just hops over Peckham's stick and goes down. McConaughey giving chase. Peckham spins around, gives it to Rinaldi. And then back to Peckham, and Peckham makes one move, gets it to center. Goalie's still out in all of this. Last minute of play in the third period. McConaughey has the puck. He's trying to get center. It's hacked off his stick by Carnevale nicely. Hamilton gets the zone. Carnevale on an angle, gets it down low, puts it behind the net. Cameron spins, gets it to the front of the net. It's loose in front, 44 seconds. Long shot at the empty net, but it's missed and it'll be icing. And Giorgio very politely turning down the volume so that Coach Pope can put a plan together here as they attack the net so that they could get 2 goals. But I'm not looking back, and I want to look around me now. To the line, Muscleman will backhand it out and down. And Trini goes back to get it. Flip pass to Cameron. Cameron has it at center for Hamilton. A nice pass for Dibenedetto, who didn't carry it in the zone, and Trini back to get it. And it will spill in. Blair makes a play, takes a shot at the empty net himself, but icing waved off, and there's only 10 seconds to go in this one. Really doesn't matter. Played off the thing, 5 seconds left. A shot by Tamblin, a big hit there by Dibenedetto on Tamblin for going for the empty net, and that'll do it. Whitby wins this game 5-3. They'll play tomorrow night at Iroquois at 6:30. Fans, thanks for attending tonight's game and starting out your week.